Tonight we'll go a different way, you and me.
Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. Also, if you are new, welcome. My name is Cambriea. In today's video, we are getting a ton of cleaning motivation done. I also have a recipe at the end of today's video. So if you have little kids and are looking for a quick school night dinner, this is perfect. I do want to thank Eureka for partnering with me on today's video as well. But we are starting in the bedroom. I had a lot of deep cleaning I wanted to get done, and I am starting with my gateway chore of the bed. I always like to start with something that's going to give me quick satisfaction, and the bed always does that. It doesn't take that long to make, and the room just always looks so much more put together when the bed is made. Even if there's a bunch of other stuff that still has to be done, having a big piece like the bed made just always gives me the motivation to keep on going.
We'll have a celebration to an unknown destination, can't you see? I can see us breaking down the barrier. Oh yeah. Speed of light, we cross the stratosphere. Oh yeah.
So I'm always getting asked about my Rolly laundry basket. So I actually found this at Walmart. I love it. It fits perfectly in the closet in our bathroom, and it holds a ton. So it makes it super easy to roll it around. But I have also seen smaller ones on Amazon. I actually got the boys a smaller one for their closet just to make it easy. They put their dirty clothes in there. When they're done, they roll it to the laundry room. That way I can get it all clean. I love the Rolly baskets. I also have been getting questions about my other laundry baskets for the clean clothes. Those I got off of Amazon as well. And I have 4 of them because I try when I wash the clothes, I separate somewhat, but sometimes I'm just doing a full load and it's got a little bit of everyone's. So I like having multiple baskets. That way I can organize it out to, okay, this goes to the boys' room, this goes to Freya's room, this is ours, and all of that. But going around and giving everything a really good dusting. Our room gets so dusty with the dogs that this is a regular basis. So I'm just using my thieves cleaner, giving everything a little bit of a wipe down, and just a little bit of a straightening up as well. Also, if you have pets, I highly recommend using a Swiffer duster with your windows and stuff. Sometimes it's one of those things of you don't need to fully clean them. They just need a good dusting. But also, even if you are doing a like full cleaning, it makes it so much easier to dust it first and then clean it. You'll definitely deal with a lot less streaks. But now I'm just going and giving everything a really good vacuum. This Eureka Pro has been so nice to have around. It's super lightweight at like 5 pounds and has a 40-minute runtime, which is perfect for me. But I also love that it has all these really nice attachments and it's real quick and easy to like switch from one to the next. So I am using the upholstery tool, but I actually use this often for dusting because I love the little soft fibers to really cling to all the dust. You can see this intake vent gets really dirty because of the dog hair and everything. But the biggest thing is it's so lightweight. When I first used this, I was like so shocked by how lightweight this was, because often even cordless vacuums, they're heavy, and this one is insanely light, which makes it so much easier to use throughout the house. The absolute best part about the Eureka Pro, though, is you can find it right on Amazon, and the price is amazing. And I'm saying it's amazing even when they're not running deals, but they have amazing deals going on right now as well. I know people are always asking me with being a cleaning channel about different vacuums, and I feel like this is a great option. The grab and go capabilities with its super lightweight design, but still having the power and efficiency to take on all the messes that my kids and dogs can throw at it. This does offer a 1.5-year limited warranty as well as 12-month battery warranty to give you that peace of mind. But as you can see on Amazon, you can also extend that warranty as well. But once again, a big thanks for Eureka for partnering with me on today's video. But you guys are going to see this throughout the entire video, me using the 2-in-1 upholstery brush. You can see me here using it on the doors. The crevice tool. I'm going to be using this all throughout the house so you guys can really see how awesome of a product this is. A lot of times people are always asking me how I keep up with the pet fur in the house, and my number one recommendation is to dust first with everything. Now, I'll be honest, sometimes I don't think about it and I don't dust first, but you can see just from my room, which I vacuum and dust daily, how much hair and stuff this thing picked up. But dusting before you spray any wet cleaners makes a huge difference. You're not then just pushing around the dog hair and all of that. The other thing I highly, highly recommend, and I still know a lot of people don't do this, is mopping your walls. I know it can sound crazy, but it makes such a huge difference. I will use my mop to wash my walls, my doors, floors, obviously. So many different things. Not only does it clean, but it also dusts, allows you to get any spider webs that might be hiding in your corners. It just really does make a huge difference. And I think a lot of people just don't think about it, but highly recommend when you're doing your next like deep cleaning of your bedroom or the kids' room or something like that. The mop does not need to be super wet. This is a very damp mop, but being able to just do a quick wipe down of the walls is huge. And as you can see, my walls are very textured in this house. It's not my favorite texture in the world, but it was definitely not something that really bothered us too much when we were remodeling, so we left it. But all those little crevices and everything catch so much dust, especially these doors. Like, I love the design of the doors, way more than just like a flat panel door, but they collect so much dust and dirt. So definitely, if you have not mopped your walls, I challenge you, just pick one area of your house and mop your walls. I promise this will become a routine for you, and it's not something you have to do all the time. Honestly, even if you only did it once a year, it still will make such a massive difference. I did end up moving the pillows that were on the bed back out into the sunroom area. The kids had put them in our room the other day. I still have not gotten new pillows for this room, so I think that's why they put them in here. So I moved them back into the sunroom. I wasn't thinking when I made the bed because it's such a habit that I use those pillows on my bed. I didn't even think about it till later on. I'm like, wait a second. These now go in the other room. So I did move those out. I wanted to show this water dump though. This is just from doing the doors and the walls. So you can see, even if it doesn't look that dirty, it makes such a difference. There's so much little things that you don't even realize that, yeah, definitely worth the time to dust and clean your walls. But into the kitchen, just cleaning up the daily mess. I know the kitchen can definitely feel for all of us moms to be the task that never ends. You clean the kitchen and it's dirty within a couple of minutes because the kids are always wanting a snack or a meal or something. But it's also the one area in my house that when it is dirty, the whole house then gives me anxiety. So I like to go in here and get it all cleaned up. Luckily, it wasn't too bad. I had actually washed the dishes the night before. You guys know me. I'm not always the best at cleaning the kitchen at night because, I don't know, I like waking up to a clean house. I do. But night times are so often like our time as a family to sit on the couch and watch our favorite shows and just relax that by the time I want to get to it, I'm usually too tired or I've fallen asleep already. So I do clean my kitchen more often in the morning from dinner and everything. But like I said, you can see I at least got the dishes done the night before. I just hadn't gotten them put away.
Go where no one knows our names. Pack your bags. We never needed their permission to believe in ourselves. So come with me. We could spend the weekend doing everything they said we'd never do. In their universe, we're just causing trouble.
Talking about TV shows. So Bobby and I recently got into watching Grey's Anatomy. I watched Grey's Anatomy when it first came out. But I think I only saw like 2 or 3 seasons of it. And then I don't know why I stopped watching it, but I did. But I've been seeing, on TikTok where you get like little either movie clips or TV series clips. I was getting it of Grey's Anatomy. I'm like, you know what? I should watch this again. I loved the show, and just randomly stopped watching it. We are now on season 7. And I have been obsessed with watching it almost every night. And then Bobby got obsessed with watching it, so now I can't watch it by myself. How many of that you have husbands like that, where you like watch a show and you're like, okay, perfect. This is going to be a show that like when he's not around, I can watch it. He won't care. And then your husbands like get obsessed with the show also. That's been Grey's Anatomy for me. So I went from like having it where I could like watch it during the day when I'm getting stuff done, to now we've been watching it at night because he is just as obsessed with it as I am. But I'm curious, are there any other really good shows out there right now that you guys are watching? I don't know. I've been in a slump lately. We got through a lot of shows recently, and I just don't know what else to watch. So let me know in the comments below what are some must-series watches. Also, if it's a series, please tell me it has more than one season because I get so bummed when I get to the end of a season and there's nothing left. So I like older shows that I can like binge for a couple weeks to months. Kind of like Grey's Anatomy. I didn't realize there's like 19 seasons. It's insane. So Bobby and I were just going through our Halloween decorations. We will be decorating for Halloween coming up soon. Actually, Bobby started working on the windows just the other day, since they're inside and not outside stuff. But I found a bunch of magnets because Bobby's parents used to like give us magnets and stuff for the fridge and dishwasher and stuff like that. But I recently had him just get rid of all of it. I do not like magnets on my fridge. And the reason I don't, especially those playful ones, is the kids always slide them around. And I've had so many scratches left on my stainless that it always makes me really, really sad. So I'm going to do more window clings for them. That way they can play with it without scratching up the stainless. But moving on to this bottom part of the stove, I don't know about you, but mine always gets so dirty so dirty. So I wanted to vacuum out as much as I could, but then give it a really, really good wipe down because, like I said, mine, it's like every time you cook something, if anything falls, it goes into that bottom area. That's why I don't keep many dishes down there. I keep my my cast iron down there that I can easily clean before using. But these bottom drawers are definitely one of those areas that are huge dust and dirt collectors. And I feel like you often forget about them. You just don't think about pulling it out, emptying it out, and giving it a really, really good cleaning. I know I mentioned in last week's video that I'm also trying to work on like areas that I don't always think of. So the weird hallways, the under drawer, things like that. My grandma's actually coming down to Florida and she has not been to our house down here yet. So I really want to make sure the house is really clean and really good shape. The boys are having their birthdays coming up. I can't believe Bjorn is going to be 8 and Xander is turning 11. But with all of that, just making sure some of these areas that, like I said, they're not top of mind. They sometimes get neglected. So like this hallway, the baseboards really needed to be cleaned off and everything. I off camera dusted the pictures on the wall also. I totally forgot to get that on camera. But just trying to get those areas that you don't think of has really been my thought lately. Because it's so easy to forget them. It's so easy to like clean your kitchen and then forget about the little hallway off of it. Or clean the bedrooms but not do the bedroom hallway. Laundry rooms, I need to do that. I don't know. My laundry room in general just needs a whole overhaul. I'm so blank with how I want to do it that I've had a really hard time with it. But I have been trying to figure out different ideas that I can do in there, shelving, things like that. It's just really hard because we have our water heater in there, our AC unit, furnace, on top of the deep sink and washer and dryer. So it's just a awkward space to work around. So I just recently put some more pink and purple in Freya's hair. I think it is so cute. I did it was it a month ago now or a while ago? I had put a little bit of color in her hair and I was nervous about it because I wasn't sure how it would fade out. And that was my biggest thing. Like, unlike Bjorn where I can just cut his hair and then it's gone. Obviously, I'm not going to be doing that with Freya. But it faded out pretty well and looked good, and she loves it. She so badly just wants to be like her brother. So I put some more color in her hair. She is super excited. She's going to be a princess witch for Halloween, and she was telling me that pink and purple hair is princess witch hair. So that is why she wanted it. But now quickly cleaning off the couches. I have gotten much better at doing this more often because I didn't even realize how bad under these couches get for the longest time because the cushions are on there pretty thick. But then I went a bit without doing it and it was disgusting. So I have been trying to do a lot better at doing a quick vacuum. Plus, this is just a lot easier when I do it on a regular basis. It doesn't take me that long just to quickly clean it up. But the other thing I want to try, and I am very nervous about trying this, but someone had told me that if you have wrinkles in your leather, you can use a heat gun to get rid of the wrinkles. Obviously, you have to move the heat gun regularly. You don't want to like ruin your furniture. But I've been trying to find something that I can practice on. I might use one of the pillows because if I ruin a pillow, it's not a big deal. But I love the idea of like firming up the leather again because it's just natural with leather. It's it ages and people are sitting on it and stuff. But I got that message a couple videos back and I want to try it, but I'm also really nervous. So let me know, have you ever unwrinkled leather with a heat gun? I think she also mentioned you could use a blow dryer. That might be a little safer for a first time.
You and me stuck on the ocean now, nothing but waves and they're spilling in. I wanna dry up but you just keep on going, don't you? I don't even know how we got here. All my reasoning have disappeared. I wanna bury the hatchet and find the way back to our home, our home, our home. We don't have to drift inside this dome.
This is why I also tell people not to worry about having the perfect home. You can see right here, like I'm trying to work and clean and Freya is playing and that's okay. Like I got everything cleaned up, but it didn't take long for all the toys to be back out and a mess. And that is just real life. Maybe in a couple years, once Freya's in school, I'll have a better chance of getting the whole house clean and having it stay clean for a couple hours. But right now with a toddler and everything, it's just not realistic. So it's always about just staying on top of things and progress over it always being perfect. But now I'm going into my super easy, super quick weeknight meal that the kids absolutely love. And it's a one-pot meal, so it makes cleanup super easy.
Yesterday we could be ourselves, didn't have much but nevertheless we were true to each other, but now we don't even bother. I remember you being hopeful, but the tall waves have worn.
Now you can also adjust this to your preferences. So for our family of 5 and my boys eat a ton, I did 3 cups of rice, a full bag of frozen broccoli, and then a full bag of peppers, onions, and actually I think it's just peppers and onions, and mix that all together. But if you're not a huge pepper and onion fan, you can add different vegetables that you like if you want zucchini or anything like that. This is just the vegetables that my kids always like. And then I take a can of cream of mushroom and a can of cream of chicken with some water and mix that together really, really well. It helps cook the rice as well as all the vegetables, and it gives you a good flavor. That's why I like using both cream of mushroom and cream of chicken. But once again, if you're not a mushroom fan, just use cream of chicken, or if you want to use just cream of mushroom, you can do that as well. Ooh, actually that like cheddar cheese soup mix would actually probably be really, really good on this as well. You can make this to your preferences all you want. You guys know me too. I am not a huge measurer. I just kind of cook and season with love and hope it comes out for the best. It usually does. But seasoning, I am using this Lipton's onion soup mix and just sprinkling that right on top. And then I will be using garlic, paprika, salt, and pepper. I also preheated my oven to 400 degrees and I am placing my chicken right on top. This, like I said, one pot meal, super easy. Make sure you wash your hands. That's very important. I did not show me washing my hands, but I promise I did before grabbing the seasonings. But like I said, just garlic, salt, pepper, and paprika right on top. And if you have other seasonings you love, add them on. I know some people want more, some people want less seasonings. This is one of those meals that it's really easy to make all your family happy with. and it doesn't take a whole lot of time to throw it together.
Thinking you were made for me. Isn't it my birthday yet? 'Cause I gotta say,
And then I just throw it in the oven for an hour, and this turns out perfect every single time. Rice, vegetables, chicken, everything is just perfectly juicy and tender, and the flavors are always amazing. Like I said, this is always my go-to meal on the weekdays after school when I just need something quick and easy that the kids won't complain about. But I really hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Don't forget to check out Eureka on Amazon, and I will see you next time. Bye!